Say hello to my little friend. The Insta360 X3, ever heard of it?
Yeah, baby!
I'm a full-time ski content creator. I still can't believe I'm saying that. At this point, I'd be pretty shocked if you haven't seen one of these funky looking cameras on the ski hill. Insta360 has completely revolutionized action sports filming, and this camera is as good as it gets for filming ski content. It's completely changed my life, no joke, as a ski content creator, and has made my filming, my videos, my editing, everything just so much better. It's like having a film crew in your pocket and you really can't beat it. This will be my third year using an Insta360 camera as a daily driver, and my second year using the X3 year-round to shoot my YouTube content. Who is the Insta360 X3 for? The X3 is for everyone, from an amateur filmmaker to a professional filmmaker, or just to the weekend warrior who wants to play around with the camera and stack some clips on their Instagram profile so they can attract some more chicks to the après. I'm kidding, sort of, but trust me, this camera can be used by everyone and everyone can make the same quality content. So is the Insta360 X3 still worth it in 2024? Before I give you a straight answer, before I spill the beans, let's talk about the camera a little bit and why I love it so much. The first thing I love about the Insta360 X3 is shooting in 360 and reframing later. With the X3, you can hold it wherever you want, mount it wherever you want, and worry about the shot later. It also comes especially in handy when you're riding with buddies and someone falls and you don't see it, but you want to watch it over and over and over again when you get back from the mountain. Traditional action camera selfie shots show the pole and your upper body when you're skiing. The Insta360 selfie stick is the perfect length and does not show up on camera. It's so cool. You can see everything your skis are doing. You can see the surroundings behind you, and the selfie stick is invisible. So you're getting some impossible shots while skiing down, and the selfie stick is one of the #1 reasons why I love this camera so much. I just think the selfie stick shot looks so cool, whether you're skiing through powder, whether you're carving, or whether you're just walking around, walking into the lodge, doing anything. The selfie stick looks so cool and brings whoever's watching that video into the experience and into the actual feeling. The selfie stick also works absolutely amazing for third-person follow cam shots. So if you're just riding behind your buddy, hold the selfie stick behind your friend, and you can film the coolest, most buttery follow cam shots using the AI deep track features after the fact in the app and filming with the selfie stick. It is the best tool for anyone who wants to capture stick footage on the mountain. The classic head mount.
This is my daily driver.
The head mount is my favorite mount. It's super simple, and I always like to just angle it a little bit forward off the center of my head. This is the most immersive POV shot in my opinion, and it's also the shot that impedes on your skiing the least. So if you just put the camera on your head, click the button before you run, you're gonna get cool shots, and you're gonna completely enjoy your skiing and not notice it's there, instead of worrying about holding a stick or something else. The head cam angled forward is what I use for almost all of my YouTube videos and almost all of my social media shots that you see on my Instagram profile. It just takes the coolest shot and you don't have to worry about it. It's not impeding on your skiing experience, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Although my two favorite mounts are the head mount and the invisible selfie stick, I pretty much use those both every day on the mountain. There's also other endless cool angles you can get to capture insane, mind-boggling shots with the Insta360 X3. When I get home, I usually crack a cold one, sit on the couch, and start editing, and that all starts in the Insta360 Studio or the app. So the Insta360 app is absolutely amazing. Reframing 360 videos can feel overwhelming at first, but the Insta360 app is so user intuitive. It's so simple. You can connect your phone via Bluetooth to the X3 camera, and you can edit directly from your phone. There's so many sick features for making it look cool, and you can post your videos directly to social from the Insta360 app. 4K single lens mode is also a huge advantage. So reframing 360 video does take some time, and if you're doing a bit of vlogging or talking segments like I tend to do in my YouTube videos, it's nice to be able to just film in single lens mode and then just upload it straight into my editing software. You've got so many options when it comes to how you want to film and what works best for your workflow. So when I'm skiing, when I'm going downhill, I'll be filming in 360. When I'm talking or vlogging or filming landscapes, I'll flip to that 4K traditional action camera mode, which is epic. You got the best of both worlds wrapped up into one camera. There's actually a larger sensor on the X3, so this increases the dynamic range and captures the snow extremely well, especially when the sun is shining on that beautiful white snow, and it looks insanely good in the sunshine. I always like to film at 5.7K and export to YouTube in 4K, which looks fabulous. And for socials, filming in 5.7K and exporting from your phone in 1080p works absolutely perfect. The battery is absolutely unreal. An Insta360 X3 battery lasts me an entire ski day regardless of the conditions. I always ski with 2, but very seldom even burn through 1. I've had other action cameras, other brands where the battery dies, every hour on the hour, and I have to bring 5 or 6 extra batteries to be able to film a full ski YouTube video in a day. Cold, hot, whatever the condition is, how much you're filming, it lasts so flippin' long, which is so handy so you don't have to carry around as much stuff. Like any action camera, snow and water can kind of disrupt filming when it hits the lens. I actually find the 360 lens, when it gets covered with snow and water, does better than a traditional action camera's flat lens that just gets fully covered with snow and you can't see anything. Even when this gets covered in snow, you actually still can capture what's going on in the video. What I like to do before runs is pull out a wipe and kind of wipe off the lens to just ensure it's fully clean, especially if I'm gonna ski a super cool run or I'm in the backcountry, gonna put a lot of time into that run. Before I tell you if I think the Insta360 is worth it, we should talk through a couple of the downsides that I've experienced. I don't have many complaints, but there's a few. I find the microphone in the Insta360 isn't as good as some other cameras I've used in the past.
Phew!
At the end of the day, it's an action camera. When you're skiing, there's going to be a lot of wind noise anyways. Fortunately, I tend to use an external mic a lot of the time for the X3 if I'm really trying to capture a lot of audio.
Oh, it's so deep, Rob.
If it comes to just skiing downhill, you're getting social clips, you want a bit of wind noise, turning noise, it does the job perfectly. But for some of those vlogging clips where I'm skiing downhill and want to hear the commentary while I'm skiing in the wind, it's tough to capture that on an action camera, and that's just kind of the nature of audio. Wind is a big challenge when you're moving fast.
Absolutely fabulous. Totally filled. So fun.
Fragile lenses. This one shouldn't come as a surprise. You've got 2 lenses on either side and they're curved and stick off the camera. So they're fragile. If you drop them hard, they can get scratched and it can disturb your footage. So the main recommendation I would say to prevent lens scratching would be to always keep this plastic cover on it, the kind of lens cover on it at all times when you're not using it skiing or filming. When I'm skiing and I'm not using it, I'll usually take it off my mount and plop it in my pocket with the lens cover on, and then when I get onto my next run, I'll pull it out, clip it back on my head, and pull the lens cover off. So the only time that I'm gonna scratch my lens is if I have a crazy yard sale or something. They're fairly durable, and I've only scratched 1 lens so far, and I ski a lot of days and I film a lot and run into a lot of trees, so that's not so bad in my opinion. But it's important to know that you gotta be careful with these lenses and always make sure they're in the lens cover so you don't scratch the lens and disrupt the quality of your filming. Reframing, especially if you're doing long form content for YouTube, is going to take time. Most of you guys and gals who are filming with this camera just want to stack some sweet social clips, make some small snappy videos, and it's easy enough to just do all of that on your phone versus kind of getting into the nitty and gritty of the desktop app. So is the Insta360 X3 worth it? 100% undeniably yes. Anyone ask me, any friend, family ask me which camera they should buy to film their skiing and snowboarding trips, I would say the X3 without hesitation. It sounds corny, but like I said earlier, this camera changed my life. Without the Insta360 X3, I don't think I would have been able to up my content and make the creative angles and capture the footage and the feeling of my videos the way that I can now. The X3 offers all of the functions of a traditional action camera, but way more. You're never going to miss an angle, and I think that's the most important thing. I know I've said it so many times, but the fact that you can just film everything, capture everything, and then reframe it later makes it the most valuable option on the market.
Yeah, baby!
And the ability in the Studio app to just edit things super fast, super quick, and super easily upload it. Makes it the most attractive option just for your average, everyday weekend skier, snowboarder who wants to film cool clips and get them online. If you're interested in buying an Insta360 X3, I've got a link in the description. If you use my link, I'll get a small commission, and thank you for that. It means a lot. It helps me fill the gas tank and is going to help me do more ski travel this year so I can take this X3 to more cool places and film more amazing ski content for all of you. Thanks again for tuning in. Stay spicy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, ladies and gents.
I-35 with the top down, quick to tell a hater they should get like me. Seem like everybody wanna be the boss, but it comes